Hey everyone, welcome to another Pioneer video here on Magic Arena. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and there's a link to my Coffee account in the description, so if you're able to support the channel that way, it is greatly appreciated. So today we are back trying to make Cosmogoyf happen, and this is an Abzan Cosmogoyf deck. So for those who haven't seen this card, this is one of the Goyf style cards, so it's a star 1+star power and toughness. And its power is equal to the number of cards you own in exile, and its toughness is equal to that number +1. So the idea is just to get as many cards into exile as you can, make this a gigantic creature for just 2 mana, and then beat the opponent down with it. So in this particular deck, we are running Demonic Bargain, which is an interesting, previously pretty unplayable card, but we'll see if it can make a splash in this deck. So it's a 3-mana sorcery that says exile the top 13 cards of your library, then search your library for a card, put that card into your hand, then shuffle. So it's got that kind of demonic tutor style effect. Obviously, normally exiling 13 cards would not be brilliant, but having done that, then your Cosmogoyf, if you have one on the battlefield or one in your hand, or if you just go and get one with the bargain, it is going to be at least a 13-14. So yeah, that is something that can very quickly close out the game if the opponent doesn't have an answer to it. We're also, because this is Abzan, kind of with a lot of exile-based effects, we're also running Ketramose. So this is the god from Aether Drift that can't attack or block unless there are 7 or more cards in exile. So obviously playing Demonic Bargain, if you have one of these, immediately gets it to the place where it can attack or block. And then it's just a card draw engine by itself. Whenever 1 or more cards are put to the exile from graveyards and or the battlefield during your turn, you draw a card and lose a life. So yeah, that's a pretty good addition with the bargain as well. Then the rest of the deck, so we've got the early interaction you'd expect in any deck running black. Some additional removal as well with Vanishing Verse and Bitter Triumph. We are running Deathrite Shaman, so this the 1-mana Planeswalker. So this is obviously not as good as it is in formats with lots of fetch lands, but we do have Fabled Passages of our own, and the exile ability when combined with cards like Cosmogoyf and Ketramose could potentially be pretty good. And yeah, it will occasionally also add us some mana, which is pretty spicy. Scrabbling Claws, yeah, it's just a good enabler for Ketramose and getting cards in exile. We can do it ourselves if we particularly want to. Cash Grab gives us filling up our graveyard. So yeah, there's a few things. These are one of the things that lets us do that, along with Bitter Triumph. Just because we are running a couple of copies of Gurmag Angler, which is a delve spell. So yeah, if we exile 6 cards from our graveyard, so it costs 1 mana, and then we get those cards obviously in exile. So yeah, just doing lots of that kind of thing. So yeah, like all 3 color decks, it's a little bit stretching on the mana base. Obviously this deck needs a lot of black mana. It's primarily black. So yeah, most of our lands produce black. We've got a fair number of basic lands just to enable our Fabled Passages. So the kind of the cost for doing that is that we don't really have any creature lands or utility lands. So yeah, that is a kind of compromise you have to make to be able to do that. Sideboard, so a couple of copies of Duress, so like all black decks, just a bit more hand disruption. Kind of similar with Collective Brutality, although this one also can be a removal spell and some life drain if we want to discard some cards. Flicker of Fate, so this good at protecting a creature from removal, but also triggers Ketramose again, just as some exile shenanigans. Back to Nature, destroying all enchantments, doesn't really bother us. Tear Asunder, again, good removal spell in Golgari colours, some more with Vanishing Verse and Abrupt Decay. And then we've got Crypt Incursion, which is exile spell and a life gain spell, so potentially pretty good against certain decks, and then another delve spell with Murderous Cut. So yeah, I'm interested as to whether we have enough graveyard hate, because obviously Scrabbling Claws is not the best style of graveyard hate, but it does have some kind of function to it, and also we can draw a card with it as well. So yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, that is the deck. Cosmogoyf, Exile. Let's see if we can finally make it happen. I'm skeptical, but it's worth a try. It's such a cool card, it's worth a try. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Let's take it on to the ladder. I feel about this opening hand? It's okay, I guess. I think it's a keepable one. Need to draw a little bit more something to make it pop. Wow, that is a hell of a username our opponent's got there. I'm not even going to say it out loud. This is a family-friendly channel. Oh, not again. Maybe they've just got a difficult choice. So yeah, we'll start with Deathrite Shaman. Okay, the opponent's on mono red. That's fine. So I don't really want to shock myself here. But I do kind of need... I kind of want Fatal Push and Scrabbling Claws, so maybe I just will anyway. Okay, you don't normally see Soulscar Mage in the Mice deck. So that's interesting. I think I'll just draw a card. Kind of need a bit more action. Oof, that is not action. 2 cards in graveyard. Okay, well, like, I'll be able to get the Gurmag Angler into play eventually. Okay, well, I can at least kill that. So yeah, I'll take that down. Trespass is not bad. Okay, yeah, let's play that. Chomp on the Manifold Mouse. Like, we've got a lot of really good draws here, like Ketramose, Demonic Bargain. And the opponent, yeah, struggling on mana a bit. I see. Well, so Monstrous Rage would grow the Deathrite Shaman beyond where I could kill it, but it wouldn't the etchings. I mean, that I can definitely live with if they're going to discard a card. Yeah, unfortunately that combo, yes, does mean the... so I've got 3 cards in graveyard, so I'll crack a Fabled Passage, grab a Forest, then I'll Gurmag Angler, I'll leave behind a Deathrite Shaman. Okay, well I will block the Soulscar Mage this time. Do need something from my hand that isn't just land. Okay, well, they lost their etchings of commanders to do it. Okay, well that's pretty good. So I think we can play this. We'll play a demonic bargain. Go and fetch, presumably, yep, get Ketramose. And we've got 21 cards in exile. What do we get rid of here? So 1 Ketramose, 2, was it 3 Cosmogoyfs? Okay, that was quite a lot. Can't really do more than 1 or 2 demonic bargains at the most. Okay, Deathrite Shaman again. So let's exile their Reckless Rage. That'll do them 2. We'll draw a card. Yeah, Fatal Push is pretty good. Play another Deathrite Shaman. Feels like we're pretty locked in to win this one, but a combination of Ketramose and 2 active Deathrite Shaman should be enough. Yep, no blocks. I'll take the 2. They don't have any spells, I'm not that fussed. Okay. Well, we'll attack with Ketramose again. I'll Fatal Push the Soulscar Mage, because that'll turn off the -1/-1 counters. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we didn't even have the best start there, so that seemed pretty decent. We got a decent amount of life gain against what the opponent's doing. I think I do want... Thoughtseize, I think, is less good here. I do want a couple of Duresses. Do I want Crypt Incursion? I suppose it's a lot of life gain in a pinch, so let's put that in. Then maybe, yeah, a couple of the 2 Collective Brutalities as well. In exchange of a Gurmag Angler. Now the Vanishing Verse can replace the Demonic Bargain. Yep, that all seems pretty good. Yeah, they struggle. They really do struggle once I get Ketramose online, I think. Yep, this seems like a decent hand. Collective Brutality can potentially do quite a lot of good work here. Yep. Can't kill the Manifold Mouse well with that, unfortunately, which is a little disappointing. So maybe we just use this one as a discard spell. No, then, although maybe... Yeah. Let's take a look in their hand. Take the Lightning Strike. Might just be a little too slow here, unfortunately. Oh god, they've drawn a monstrous rage, haven't they? Oh god. Why would they do that? What kind of monster would do such a thing? Okay, no, well, fair enough. I mean, they got the turn whatever kill there. And yeah, that's why Duress is supposed to take monstrous rage. That's fine. We shall just run it back, I think. Yep, this'll do. It's a very reactive hand, but I think probably quite a good one. Start with Duress. Yep, take command who faces Kakazan. Scrabble, scrabble, scrabble. Take out the hero now, so it just does us 1 damage. Don't think we need to use the Scrabbling Claws quite yet. Okay, Deathrite Shaman's good. So yeah, I'll play that. Probably just, yeah, use that as a tap land, pass the turn. Ooh, Urabrask's Forge, huh? Okay. Well, that's eventually going to be a problem. So I'll block the 1/2. Fatal Push the Manifold Mouse. Let's have another look in their hand. Oh, good. Well, taking Kamanu here is quite good. I think we can just chill and pass the turn. Okay, Screaming Nemesis we're going to need to kill. There aren't any lands in the graveyard, are there? No. Okay, let's just kill that. Take 2. Not really hugely thrilled about seeing that. So we'll just get rid of Kalana Faces Kakazan, draw a card. Okay, push is reasonable, so I'll play another Scrabbling Claws. Pass the turn. Now hopefully they might just activate Den of the Bugbear. Okay, well that at least I can kill. Oof. That's a big oof. So yeah, just kill whichever one they target with the Monstrous Rage. Okay, so I could Demonic Bargain into a Cosmogoyf here. How many cards are there in exile? Just the 1, so yeah. Well, actually, the thing is I could grab a Ketramose, but I don't have the land to play it. So yeah, I think I'm just going to grab Goyf. Pass the turn. Fine. Am I willing to use? I think I'm just going to block the 1-2 here. This is a bit hairy with my life total, to be honest. Okay, let's play Cosmogoyf number 1. Pass the turn. So yeah, it's going to take a minute before this becomes a threat to my Cosmogoyfs. And Deathrite Shaman is at least a source of life gain. Fine, okay. So I think what we do here is we... How low am I willing to go? So we block the 1-1. Probably have to block this one now. Then we activate Deathrite Shaman. Gains us 2 life. Go to 3. Okay, that's pretty good. So let's play another Cosmogoyf. I think I just have to pass this turn and hope I survive, because like I can kill them with 2 Cosmogoyfs next turn. Okay, let's gain some life. Now we just see if they've got a removal spell, which I don't think they have. Okay. Let's exile a card from my graveyard. Yeah, not being able to play this Ketramose is a big problem. Just not hitting any white mana. Okay, so... Don't have an answer for... Yeah, I think I'm gonna... crack my Scrabbling Claws to draw a card, because if I draw a white mana source... Okay, no. Then if I Deathrite Shaman... Then... No, wrong one, wrong one. Then if I do that on my own graveyard... These both become 16 power. The opponent can only block 1, and then they die. Oof! Wow, that was close. Well played, me. God, I'm exhausted after that match. I was impressed we won, actually, considering our draws were not particularly great there. A 1-lander, but with a Deathrite Shaman, and... Yeah, I think this is a keep. That could be a horrific mistake. Okay, that's not bad, not bad at all. Okay, I probably need the green land, actually, so... Let's just get Deathrite down. Okay, well, I'm not playing Cosmogoyf yet, so... Is the opponent on control? Looks like control. Yep. Okay.
I have practiced against many foes. Meditate and prepare.
Get lost. Okay. Well, Demonic Bargain's an interesting one. I think I will get Ketramose down while they don't have a counter spell, so that I can start doing my thing. Okay, Burning Narset's good, because that had previously shut off our card draw. Big Teff, eh? Okay. Well, let's start drawing some cards. Now, they almost certainly have a counter spell here, don't they? Just because otherwise, like, Demonic Bargain would be a pretty spicy play here. I think let's give it a go, just in case. Ooh, it worked, okay. So let's grab probably Bitter Triumph, I think. Now they've got Get Lost, so I'll just send these all at Ketramose because they can kill one of my... all at Teferi because they can kill one of my Deathrite Shamans.
I'll have a better plan next time.
Okay, well that worked out pretty well. What did I lose there? So, Cosmogoyf, Vanishing Verse. Probably actually for the best. I think what's left in my library will be quite good.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me.
You're done.
Okay, well, they didn't have an answer for... They didn't have a counterspell last turn, so let's just play another Ketramose. Send both of these at the Wandering Emperor.
Back to wandering.
I'm trying not to thin my deck out too much of land, because I still need a little bit more. This Demonic Bargain is definitely getting pitched to this Bitter Triumph at some point. Okay, well that kills my... Right, so that's pretty good. So let's start with Graveyard Trespasser. Fine. Then I shall hopefully still, yep, grab a forest, play Cosmogoyf instead.
If you You show remorse. I'll show all that thought.
Interesting. That's fine. So, that's... Actually, I'll just lose the life here. My life total doesn't really matter. Okay. Again, that's still kind of fine, because I can... How many cards have I got left in my library? 29. Yeah, I don't really want... you may put... Actually, maybe I do want that. Yeah, I don't think I want a demonic bargain again anytime soon. So let's take down to Fairy. Now, do they have the Emperor? Okay, I'll grab a Fabled Passage. I've got to kind of assume that they don't. No, nothing yet. Okay, 14 cards. No, let's not. Let's wait for them to do something. All right. Okay, very good. So, Duress is definitely in. I probably want Flicker of Fate as well here. Tear Asunder. It's a good answer to Planeswalkers. But I think Bitter Triumph, Vanishing Verse will be better against most of those. Do I want Collective Brutality? Yeah, maybe I just want all the hand disruption that I can get my hands on. Gurmag Angler could go here. Trim a couple of Fatal Pushes. Probably a Cling to Dust as well. Well, Cling to Dust is better than Scrabbling Claws in most situations. Yeah, that seems fine. Yep, this is a strong opening hand, I think. Yep, start with No More Lies. Okay, this is perfect, because now I can Thoughtseize and take the Wandering Emperor. And play a Deathrite Shaman. Yeah, they didn't pull the trigger on their Shark Typhoon straight away there, which is good news for us, I think. So we'll send in the Shaman. Play Ketramose. And no counterspell. Perfection. Boo! Boo earns. Okay. Oh, guess what I'm gonna do? Gonna go and get another one. So what did I get rid of there? Probably some quite good cards. Okay, Shark is a 3/3. It's not a huge problem. Unless they're about to wipe the board. Okay. Now... yeah, the question of whether they have Emperor is an interesting one. Not one I particularly want to find out. So I'll just keep doing other stuff until I'm forced to find out. I'm willing to take the risk here. I think I probably am. Damn it.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water.
Why do my opponents be like this?
You are not much of a roadblock.
How many copies of Emperor does Azorius Control run these days? Too many, that's how many.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
That's pretty good. Okay, let's get another Death Right down. And a Trespasser. I'll just eat the Emperor because I can. What have they got? So they've got a Restless Anchorage. Reckless Anchorage, eh?
Guards, to me.
What are they holding in their hand here? Okay. Getting a Consult is pretty good. So I could just Collective Brutality away that token. I think I probably will. Just to preserve my life total a little. But yeah, it's not looking great here. Them having answers for both my Ketramoses was a bit frustrating.
Remember your training.
I'll draw like Cosmogoyf here. I suppose that's something. Nope. Okay. Well, we'll scoop this one up. Right, okay. Anything different we want to do? I think Vanishing Verse as an answer for temporary lockdown and the like is probably quite good here. I'll just take out the other Scrabbling Claws. Yep, this'll do. I think I'll start with Death right here. Give them a turn before I start looking in their hand. Okay, Cosmogoyf is interesting. Okay, start with Thoughtseize. Take their No More Lies here. I think I'll just grab white mana. No. Well, let's do a cash grab. Grab Godless Shrine. very well. Now I might cling my own something here. So yeah, cling to dust. My own fabled passage. Okay, well, let's start with Collective Brutality. I don't think we need to discard anything to get this going. Okay, take a Get Lost. Oh, we can play one Cosmogoyf. So Beza will give them tokens here, which is fine. Trespass is pretty spicy. Start using that against my own graveyard, perhaps. Yeah, I'll keep... Well, actually, I might just want to cling to dust my own graveyard. Vanishing Verse is a good one. Okay, let's go after their Beza here. See if they got a counter spell. No, okay. They might have Emperor, but you know what? Risk it. Turn my Cosmogoyf. They always have it, don't they?
Now you've done it. Hat's coming off.
Interesting they're going after the Glutton rather than the Goyf. Okay.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
Do we want to play Goyf number 2, or do I fear a Wrath too much? I think I fear the Wrath too much. Yeah, we'll keep hold of Deathrite Charm and activations.
I have got new moves to teach you.
We'll shoot the opponent's graveyard this time, I think. Send Cosmogoyf at the Wandering Emperor. Cool. Consult star charts is good. Okay. Could be worse.
Let your blade do the talking.
Because I've got my graveyard 5. Okay, well, let's try Fatal Pushing that. And I'll cling to dust there, consult the star charts, exiling the rest of my graveyard. Okay, Thoughtseize is pretty decent. Okay. Oof. It's not good either way here, to be honest. Maybe I'll just take the verdict. Play Cosmogoyf. Crack some map tokens. That. Ketramose, please.
Remember your training.
Yeah, Vanishing Verse is decent, but it's not an art. Probably is it. If it could answer the Emperor before it went off, that would be kind of perfect, because like they then would have no ability to block, but it's just not working out like that. So let's just vanish the other Emperor while they're tapped out.
Never done for good.
And then we're building up to having another Cling. Okay. Well, at least now I can snipe the Memory Deluge. This really is a must-do better top deck.
I hope you're ready to lose.
Yep, okay, the opponent can have their Emperor.
Keep watch for intruders. May your blade strike true.
Yeah, Shaman feels quite weak here, but at least... So we'll hold on to Demonic Bargain, which will hopefully fetch us a Ketramose. That's if I survive long enough.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Okay, well, let's see if it can do it for us. There's Ketramose. $18 cards in the graveyard. Okay.
We must protect the people.
But I can't deal with Anchorage. That's not going to help now, is it? Yeah, it's not looking good. Opponent just have a little bit too much going on here, I think. Three cards left. I mean, it's a hell of a way to go out. Lol. Okay. That's slightly disappointing, but you know what? It was fun. It was fun while we were doing it. And yeah, sadly, the opponent did have just the right kind of answers, unfortunately. It's fine. I think Control is probably a tough matchup for that deck anyway. Yeah, that felt fun, if nothing else. And there's certainly more Cosmogoyfy than the last Cosmogoyf deck we played. But yeah, the combination of Demonic Bargain and Ketramose is pretty spicy. Yeah, Cosmogoyf coming down as a big creature was very good against like mono red. Struggled a little bit more against Control, but I think, yeah, no, with a few better top decks, maybe it would have been different. Yeah, the opponent just having so many Wandering Emperors, Wandering Emperors on demand was a bit of a problem for us, I think. Did not have very good clean answers for that once we'd used our hand disruption. Yeah, on the whole, that was fun, if not competitive. So yeah, here's the deck list one more time. It's in the description as usual. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe as ever. Contribute to the coffee account if you can. And yeah, I'll see you next time.